Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. Before we get started today, we're going to want to get Fitton here a little bit on the leveled up side. And I'm thinking those are probably going to be the 4 skills that she is most needing to use. And then looking to get an A team up and running. We'll upgrade that to chain and plate. Oh, he didn't even have chainmail. What are you doing, Sauvigni? Alright. Mandeville, oh, she goes from worn cloth to light cloth and plate, and then from light cloth and plate to fine cloth and hammered plate. Okay, and finally, Fitton, attendant's robe up to the intern's robe, and the intern's robe up to the doctor's robe. Now, we are no longer very flush with cash, which means I'm going to head into the nomad wagon here, and we have got a ton of trinkets that I am probably never going to use. So let's see here. Which of these? So like the seer stone I really don't like. I can sell that for 1,500. I don't like the additional party surprise. Accuracy up but dodge down. Scouting chance. Debuff but less damage. Crit but less speed. Stun but less dodge. Stress resistance. Probably never going to use snake oil. And I'm also thinking the reckless charm seems pretty useless. There's like one more I could get rid of, like move resist but less crit. That seems pretty terrible. Alright, that's got us up to 6,000, which I think should be more than enough for this adventure. We're going to be going on a medium quest here to kill the Necromancer Apprentice. I like the reward that we're getting, and you can kind of shop around, as it were. The tough ring's not bad either, by the way, but you can sort of shop around by like waiting a few weeks until there's something on the boss fight that you particularly want. And I'm thinking, see, Reynald, Sauvigni, they both have it. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one of them is up front. Matters that Mandeville is in the back, and then Fitton can be in the 3rd slot. And they are the, I would say appropriately named, the Inquisition. So that should do it. Gonna want maybe the one time I will remember to bring trinkets for all these guys. So I did. The last time I fought a boss, I did so with Vipont instead of Fitton. The reason I'm trading is going into the runes and fighting the Necromancer Apprentice. I'm assuming bleed skills will not be as effective as blight skills would be. And so I'm thinking it makes more sense to bring along a plague doctor. Now, I want to stack 2 of these so that I like always blight, but I'm getting like half heal. Doesn't seem like the worst idea in the world. Any of these others that would make sense on her? Not particularly. I don't know if I want to go all in on blight though. Oh, never mind. Decision made for me. I forgot that the latest patch actually changed it to where we can't have 2 of the same thing. Previously, you could stack up that stuff. Alright, so that's not going to be a problem. In which case, man, that accuracy modifier from the disease is actually real nasty. I did not notice that Sauvigni had that. Let's see here. think he's going to be missing an awful lot. So let's not do the heal skill. I'm going to go with the Unholy Slayers. Actually, I'm not. On Reynald, who is not horrible, we're going to get both of these on him. We'll just leave Sauvigni untrinketed for the time being. So that's going to give him like a huge damage increase, which is quite nice. And then Mandeville, I don't think there's really anything I have that I would want to put on her, for like scouting chance or something. But I'll probably just leave her bare of trinkets for now. And then everybody has got a level 2 loadout on their skills, and everybody but Fitton. And then let's go ahead and head over to the survivalist for our camping skills. There is remove disease, self-medicate, re-stress, heal, remove poison and bleed, 50% chance to remove disease. That's not bad. For 3, I'm going to go ahead and grab that as well, and then not be dumb and remember to equip it this time. Okay, so that takes us down to 4,500 for supplies. I'd say we could still do that on 4,500 gold, though. Well, let's give this a shot. Alright, so we're looking at a medium mission. I'd like to have 2 full stacks of food. Probably torches aren't the most important thing, especially considering we'll be able to camp at least one time, and usually we don't have to do the entire dungeon because we can make kind of a beeline for the boss. We're going to the runes. Stress is a big deal. I'm trying to think of some of the enemies that are in there. Grab like 2 of each of those. 2 shovels, and a 2 holy water. 4 holy water. We'll use the holy water for like the entire party for blight and bleed resist, probably. Alright, nothing I'm missing there. I don't super value keys, but hey, why not? It was 200 and we had 200 left. Alright, with that,
mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Well, you know, you gotta get that mastery over life and death, man. Alright. What are we gonna be doing here? So it's gotta be here. It's always the farthest point away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 torches. I think that should be no problem at all. Let's get this party started by immediately running into a trap.
Curious is the trap
man.
maker's art.
12 is a decent amount of damage. And our Plague Doctor is our best trap disarm with only 40, which is not great by any means. Alright, an empty sack. Glad to be starting things off right. Our first hallway was an empty sack and a trap for a stupid amount of damage. Okay, a little bit of stress. Okay, a lot of bit of stress. Yeah, first round, 30 stress to that character is not what I would love to see. But let's just miss. Okay, I could deal with missing. That's fine. We should be regularly hitting blights with only 10% blight resist and us having a trinket giving a huge bonus to it. We'll go ahead and get 5 on him. And then immediately have it negated. Okay. That will kill both of them, but not as fast as I'd like.
As the enemy crumbles.
I'm not super happy with standing there and just sucking up all of that stress damage. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. He can Holy Lance back into position as soon as his stun clears. Man, they're not really supposed to be so, like, singularly attacking him with all of their stress attacks, but that definitely appears to be what is going on. Alright, let's see about that. Okay. You would think this would be easy. They're unholy enemies, and I have all these unholy trinkets. Go ahead and still focus the heals. Sauvigni there, who has been having a time of it. Easy blight on the defender as well. Good dodge. Alright. Just double stack that. He is now a dead man who just doesn't know it yet. Man, Sauvigni, I think your accuracy debuff from that disease is possibly making you very useless throughout this entire fight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Reynald showing him how it is supposed to be done. I'm at 10 down by 12. We'll go ahead and get 6 on him. Awesome. And can do a battle heal. He's at 41. He's at 42. Battle heal himself. And battlefield medicine for 2. I'm ignoring him completely because it just he'll die. It doesn't matter.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Nice victory, and we've got an heirloom chest. We could use a key on that. Unlocks a hidden compartment.
Glittering gold.
Gets us a little bit of stuff.
Paid for in blood.
I mean, only a little bit of blood. You make it sound like such a bad thing. More like paid for in stress. Alright. Some itty bitty spiders. Climbed up the water spout.
With impunity.
Where they found a crusader who hit them with a big sword. Ah, dodge. That's annoying. Stop marking and stunning my healer, please. I need them for the healing. I do not need them stunned. Okay. Well then. Deal with that. Very nice. And then, Sauvigni, have you hit anything? Thank you. Thank you for hitting something. Alright.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Making our way in the world today. Just 1 more damage. Not the worst thing in the world. I don't know what confession booths require. But that was, like, the wrong thing to have done. Okay. Sauvigni, you're really scaring me here, man. All it's really gonna take is, like, 1 more stress fight. And I can't believe, though, like, they just only targeted him with that. He got hit, like, 3 times in rapid succession. It's just, it shouldn't happen like that, man. It just shouldn't happen like that. Okay, doing 4, which is, are you gonna stun my healer again? Oh, thank God. Okay. Are you gonna stun my crusader? No? Okay. Please stop with the stuns. It's just, it causes me so much anxiety, really. Let's go ahead and start getting party heals out. Everybody's a little worn. Okay. Surprisingly, Fitton is doing fairly well in the surviving department. Okay, and Sauvigni is finally getting some hits, which I'm very happy with. 4 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and try to end this by just getting a little bit of damage on him. Does have a self-heal for Mandeville, which serves that purpose fairly nicely as well. And then the Blight can finish everything off. Alright, we'll go ahead and get our torchlight back up and get a move on. Where next? I don't know, Mandeville, maybe the door that is directly in front of us. That worked for you? That worked for me. Alright, another fight here. Everybody looking good. She always had -5 speed until camp? Did I... That's new, right? Like, I didn't just completely blank on ever seeing that. Damage versus Unholy is up. Sweet. I should be able to just wreck these guys, right? Let's get it on him. And then hopefully the Holy Lance can... Jesus! What is their crit percentage? Like, these Arbalists more than anything are super deadly. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Fitton is down to 17. I don't like that at all, though. Let's go ahead and pop out a party heal and, of course, do 1. Okay, so there's got to be... I noticed this in a previous episode, but, like, she's got a trinket on her right now that is causing a reduced heal.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
There has to be like a floor there where you're required to get 1, because it'll display 0 sometimes and she'll still get 1. Like basically the display amount and the actual heal amount are using different methods for rounding, from what I can tell. Because sometimes the displayed amount will be
As the light gains purchase,
0, but you'll get
spirits
1
are
heal.
lifted.
Other times I've also seen
Made clear.
the display amount be 1 and you've been healed for 2. I'm also going to ignore that. We'll check out the stack of books. We'll unsettle ourselves. Fool me once. I believe it just lowered Torchlight, which isn't really the worst thing in the world. Alright. So, yeah, the numbers popping up aren't always representative of what is actually going on up there. Which is kind of just strange, in my opinion. I don't remember what she can do from the front line. Hand of Light on either of the front 2 positions, so it doesn't really matter. Light, so he'll take 4. He can do nothing from this position. I'm actually going to move him backwards as to not cause a problem with Reynald here. 5 is not the greatest thing in the world, but he should be able to easily get the kill there. And then she should be able to Hand of Light the Bone Rabble. Awesome. Even if that wasn't successful, the Blight would have got him on the next round.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I agree. That victory was quite trifling. The surprise kind of got us off on a poor foot there, but I think things went as well as could be expected under the circumstances. Alright, our first group of not holy, or not unholy, unholy. I don't know, there's something there. Alright, our first group of not skeleton people. Oh, come on now. Thank you for resisting the move. Please stop targeting the guy who is, like, stressed out more than everything else. That would be just absolutely grand. As they're both gonna die eventually from the Blight. If we could just dodge all of their attacks for the rest of the game, that would actually be swell. Lovely. Really should have used Zealous Accusation more in those situations. 21. Everybody's got a little bit of damage on them. But I feel like Fitton is in the most danger of being reduced to 0 health over the next couple of fights, really. He needs to do 3 to get a kill there, but I'd like to maybe just focus down the Occultist Acolyte in the back. And then she should be able to fairly easily miss and do nothing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can spend a turn on healing now that he is going to be dead anyway. He doesn't have a heal. And unfortunately the stun also got the kill. Oh well.
This expedition at
I do like
promises success.
that pretty little sapphire that they were carrying, though. Okay. Nice. Fairly straightforward to the next room. Alchemy table can take medicinal herbs. It gave us a little bit of treasure back. I believe it at least paid for itself. Hunger. Box. Thank you. Who stores random busts in a crate in the hallway like that? Does like a asking for somebody to jam a toe. Alright. Nothing to do here but camp. We should be able to get some nice buffs on everybody.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Now, okay. One companion, accuracy, and dodge. And then a bunch of stress-reducing stuff. Reduce her own stress and heal and do all those other cool things. Okay. I'm thinking I want to get the... Does he also... Oh, he doesn't have that. Sauvigni, what can you do to yourself? Very little. I really wish I had Zealous Vigil on Sauvigni right now. Well, okay. The one thing I know I want is Bless. Because Sauvigni's accuracy is a little lower than I'd like due to disease. Then, anyone else I could like? Stress resistance, all companions heal, reduce stress. You only got 3, 47, 22. I'd say that's worth it for just the accuracy buff for only 3 times. Stress resist, heal and reduce stress. Stress resist, wound care. Go ahead and stand tall on him so that we don't have him break during the boss fight. And then with 5 more, we'll just encourage. And then does anything else a buff? That's a stress reduction. Might be worth it. Oh yeah, I could try to self-medicate for disease reduction. Alright. That does it for time, so we'll go ahead and rest up. Everybody's feeling good about our chances, which is great, because I do too. That's it. No sleep for us. We march to victory. I mean, you guys do sleep, right?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I mean, when they say things like, that's it, no sleep for us, we march to victory. I mean, then I press a button and the screen goes dark. Like, they're going to sleep, aren't they? Okay. A little bit of food. Nice. One thing I did learn, I packed so much food that I didn't use here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop all these holy waters so that we get everybody a solid disease debuff, blight, and bleed resistance going. And then let's get in there.
Towering, fierce, terrible.
Alright.
Nightmare-made material.
Alright, Mr. Necromancer. You're only a Necromancer apprentice. Couldn't even bring out a real Necromancer. Alright, he does have a stress attack that is a little bit annoying. But he only has 20% blight resist, so basically, I think we're going to be able to get him dead through... I guess we could Judgment. Basically going to be able to get him dead just through Blight alone, I would think. I'm going to pop out Zealous Accusation just to get the skeleton dead. And a little bit of damage on him. A nasty crit. I do like seeing that the skeletons replace their the corpses and don't like join in addition to that. That would be super aggravating if we had to deal with summoned skeletons and corpses all the time. Yeah, that blight is going to get, like, real nasty for you in just a little while. Thinking the same combo, like, we do just a little bit of damage, and then a Zealous Accusation will be enough to get the kill on him and deal damage on the Necromancer's Apprentice. Stress attack. How you feeling there, buddy? 63, huh? We do have the stress resistance buff on him, so he's taking less than everybody else from that, which is very nice. You were taking 12 damage a turn from a most aggravating disease that is on you right now. So like 3 more turns and he's definitely dead. And I think that same getting him into Zealous Accusation range so that we can do that to him really does pay off. He's down to 19. So we need like 1 more good attack and then it'll take 8 or 12. Oh, nice. Basically any damage on him at all. Thank you, Sauvigni. Thank you for proving my point that any damage on him at all would be fine, and then immediately proceeding to miss dealing any damage to him at all. I appreciate that. This should easily do 6. It will. The blight will take him on his next turn. Man.
Reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
I still have to kill the guy. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That was easy peasy.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Nice. And so the reason this is a little broken, and you can exploit this using some party setups. Our reward was based on the guys we were killing, and we killed skeletons over and over again. So, yeah, not bad. We got a couple of trinkets, which are nice. They'll sell for a lot, even if we don't end up using them. Everything else is kind of meh. But I think our stress is high enough that really trying to poke around out here would be inviting danger unnecessarily. I'll go ahead and take our quest rewards, about 7,000, so we certainly made a profit off of our provisions. Man, but look at those heirlooms. Oh, lottie lottie. All right. And nice. Oh, she's 1 away. Okay. I was hoping to see a crew all make it to level 3 real soon so that I could start hitting those level 3 missions. But we'll make do. We need to get maybe her and our bounty hunter both up into the level 3 range soon. Virtue chance. Weld Scrounger, so he gets additional scouting. Replaced the reduced upgrade cost. And he is now obsessed with... Huh, interesting. Now he's obsessed with sainthood instead of being mercurial. Backtracker and clutch hitter. Alright, not the worst in the world. Get back to town here.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
And we can throw a little party in town for the death of the Necromancer's Apprentice. Let's check out who is super stressing out, though. He will only meditate. Let's get all of these guys in here for some well-earned stress relief. She will only drink. And screw you, guy, taking up the spot in the bar. I don't have enough to unlock another slot there. So Fitton is going to be sitting things out for a little while. God-fearing and will only pray. Alright. Mandeville has a love interest and will only brothel. 39, that's probably worth it. I don't think I could warrant taking somebody in there with 40 stress already. 30 is usually about the point that I'm going to start drawing the line. Well, so since she can't get in there, let's instead maybe get her into the sanitarium and look at maybe removing a cheap quirk. The locked-in ones are a little out of our price range right now. It is down to 3,000 gold. We could probably provision off of that, and we may Let's actually see our stagecoach. It is all classes that we currently have except for Falcon, the Seeker. Falcon. That's a terrible name. Falcon? We'll go with Falcon. That may be how that's pronounced. Falcon here is a Warren Scrounger and obsessed with cleanliness. Sniper shot, sniper's mark, blind fire, rallying fire. Doesn't have the bandage, doesn't have the bola, doesn't have suppressing fire, but we are in need of an arbalist anyway.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Alright, and if we sort by level, got a level 1 crew that we could send out here to maybe take like a fairly simple mission with just a little bit of gold that we have. But we'll find all that out on the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe to see more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes. And I will catch you guys next time.